But I got a caveat on this one. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't want to try to guess. No guessing.
No.
Just which is better.
Yes.
All right.
That's all. That's all we're doing. Which is better?
Which is better?
That's all we're doing.
I'm your drinking buddy.
Bourbon vanilla.
And I get that from both of them.
You guys all know that I say that Buffalo Trace and Wild Turkey have a lot of similarities. Man, that is cherry. Cherry for days.
Now you guys know I know what's in here.
Yeah.
And you guys along with me know what's in here.
So this is oaky.
And even though I
Oakier.
know,
This smells older. This second one smells older.
and even though I know, I'm telling you right now, this is interesting.
They're both 6 to 8.
Well, Buffalo Trace is 8 years old flat. There's no 6 to 8. No.
They'd have an 8-year age statement on it if it was.
Harlan Wheatley says this is 8 years old.
Which they do dip below that from time to time, which is why they don't put the.
No, we asked him.
You're right. We did. You're right. We did. I do
asked
remember
him.
this. We were on a live stream with Harlan Wheatley, and we did ask him specifically, how old is Buffalo Trace? And he said 8 years old.
No matter what
So-
you think you heard, no matter what you think you've read, Buffalo Trace is 8 years old.
And this is a blend of 6 to 8 year old bourbons. Higher proof, so it has that going for it. Buffalo Trace has the age.
But as far as proof goes, from what you've tasted so far, are they the same?
No.
No?
Glass 2 is higher proof.
Is it?
Glass 2, I believe to be a little bit more complex. Like I said, I'm not trying to guess. I'm telling you which one I like better.
I want to know which one you like better.
I actually cannot believe that this is as hard as it is. Because I expected to just be like, bam,
Told you.
that's the best. That's the Wild Turkey 101.
Told you.
Bam. But they are pretty darn similar.
So, which is your favorite? Let's see if he lines up with me.
I know I said I wouldn't do guesses, but I think I'm picking Buffalo Trace, and Glass 1 is my favorite.
No, I needed you to pick your favorite.
I know. I'm just saying I think that's the Buffalo Trace,
Okay.
but that's my favorite. Glass 1 is my favorite.
Why though?
It's just, it's got more going on. There's more cherry. There's more of that bourbon vanilla, a little bit more oak on here. There's more oak on the nose on this one. So like the nose leads me to believe that I'm drinking an older whiskey here, but this is just a better whiskey.
Okay. Glass 1, as you guys know, I did swap them a little bit. Only one time. And it was Buffalo Trace. Glass 1 was Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Wild Turkey 101 was Glass 2.
I actually knew it. This has got the turkey funk. It's a little bit funkier. There's a little bit of a rye spice going on. But I prefer like having them neck to neck, having them back to back. I preferred the Buffalo Trace, like I did. I knew which was which. I really did. I didn't want to try to do bottle guesses, but I knew.
No, but you hit it on the dot earlier when you were saying this was higher proof. 90. 101.
101. This one, the more I sipped on them, I knew this is got the higher octane on it. But.
And these two at 750s are probably priced at the same price.
It's a little bit more on the Buffalo Trace.
Not with me.
Recently I could get these for $14.99.
Oh. Okay.
They run manufacturer's coupons on these a lot.
These are $20. $5.
Have you ever seen that video where they ask Elmer T. Lee how he drinks Elmer T. Lee?
Yes.
Oh yeah, throw some ice in a glass, 7-Up, Elmer T. Lee. That's funny to some people who are like me and him, who are like bourbon snobs who drink bourbon like this. But
Yeah, we're
dude,
like, Elmer T. Lee, you're an idiot!
drink what you like the way you like it.
You guys saw what I did to him. Well, anybody who hasn't, find the McKenna versus Buffalo Trace video.
McKenna is nowhere near as good as this bottle. This is better than McKenna. People in my like that. So, but by the way, though, this is a pick.
Okay.
Either way, I just realized that this is a pick, FYI.
Those of you who haven't seen that video, what I did is I told our drinking buddy, come visit me. Bring me an empty jar, bring me something for me to pour something for you. And I want you to put that McKenna up against whatever I poured in. I had him leave the restaurant. And I poured it in the glass and I wrote down on a piece of paper that was taped to the top. And I said, when you're ready to reveal what it is you had, then you can announce it. You should have seen him. If you don't watch that video,
you gotta watch that video.
Because I watch it sometimes just when I need a good laugh. So
I was shocked.
It's hilarious.
Because when I first opened that McKenna, I don't know if it was maybe like, it was early in my whiskey journey, let's be honest. This is a couple years ago. So about a year and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably pushing 2 years ago.
Yeah, but
this is like 2020.
But your videos were started off with cocktails.
Yeah, I definitely did, yeah.
You were not starting off. Don't say
anyway, so I might have had a little bit of like a buyer's FOMO, like a buyer, like I got this shiny new toy and I'm excited for it and I pour it and I like it. And then I tasted it up against Buffalo Trace and I realized, man, I need to really consider what I'm putting out there on YouTube, because if I don't love something and I give it a good review and you go buy it, I'm making you buy something that's subpar. And that was the reason I've never deleted that video, is because I feel like it's something that I need to be out there. I need to be honest with you guys. When I first tasted McKenna, I said it was a buy. A month later, I'm like, no, that's not a buy. Don't buy McKenna. And that's why I leave it out there. It's out there in the ethers. You can see all of my videos. I'm completely transparent about this, but I have changed my tune on a lot of bottles, and namely McKenna.
So, when we first met, it took a while for me to understand him, to know him. And then he told me about his channel. So, him and I are very much alike. We are snobs to the T, where we only talk about things we like. If you come to my place, you're going to see our bar. In our bar, I only put things up on our shelves that I appreciate. If I don't like it, it's not going up there. My shelf. When I first tried McKenna, because I was told to me that it was some of the best bourbon ever, I tried it, and as soon as I tried it, the first time I got a bottle, I was like, this reminds me of something. So then I poured this, and I did another pour of McKenna, and I did a side-by-side for myself, and I said they taste very similar. Sure, McKenna's slightly better because it's 100 proof and it's bottled in bond. So keep in mind, proof hound. The higher the proof, the better for me, better for him.
The more flavor you're going to get. I mean, I think that's really what it comes down to.
When it's higher proof, it's more flavor, it's more complex, it's more of a roller coaster in your mouth. So, but when I tried McKenna for the first time, and I did a side-by-side of this, it reminded me so much of Buffalo Trace that it made me think, is $20 more MSRP worth it?
Nope. Oh, no, and the MSRP isn't $55 anymore. It's higher than that now. But that's beside the point.
Beside the point.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking about $20, I'm talking about I'm selling you a liter.
Yeah, that's true.
Buffalo Trace.
That's true. Thanks for watching. A pick of Buffalo Trace beat Wild Turkey 101, so I'm still not convinced. I think Wild Turkey 101 is better.
Do you not have a Buffalo Trace?
I do. It's not open. It's not open. Yeah. I don't need to open another bottle right now.
Okay. Either way, Buffalo Trace, no wonder it tasted different to me.
It's better because it's a pick. Wild Turkey 1 wins. Cheers, drinking buddies. We'll see you on the next one.
You saw the truth. It doesn't win.